Reebok, a name synonymous with fitness, athleticism, and style. But how did it go from a small family business in England to one of the world's biggest sportswear brands? Today we explore the fascinating story of Reebok, its rise to global prominence, the challenges it faced, and how it continues to evolve in the highly competitive athletic market. Our story begins in 1895, when a man named Joseph William Foster, a British cobbler from Bolton, started crafting shoes designed specifically for running. In a time where sports footwear was virtually unheard of, Foster's innovation of adding spikes to shoes for traction made him a pioneer in athletic footwear. Foster created one of the first spiked running shoes, setting the foundation for performance-focused footwear. His shoes gained popularity among athletes. In 1900, Foster officially founded J.W. Foster Sons, one of the first businesses specializing in running shoes. Later worn by British athletes in the 1924 Summer Olympics, the event famously depicted in chariots of fire. Joseph Foster's grandsons, Joe and Jeff Foster, wanted to build on their grandfather's legacy. In 1958, they created a new company called Reebok, after the name of an African antelope, symbolizing speed and agility. For the next 2 decades, Reebok remained a small player in the sportswear industry, overshadowed by bigger brands. But that all changed in the 1980s, thanks to an unexpected fitness craze: aerobics. Reebok found itself at the heart of this movement with a product that would revolutionize its future, the Reebok Freestyle. In the late 1970s, Paul Fireman, a sporting goods distributor, discovered Reebok at a trade show. Seeing potential, Fireman struck a deal to distribute Reebok shoes in the U.S. market. By the early 80s, the fitness movement exploded, and Reebok introduced the Freestyle, the first athletic shoe designed specifically for women, catering to the growing aerobics craze. This shoe was lightweight, colorful, and fashionable, quickly becoming a symbol of the 80s fitness movement. Within just a few years, Reebok became a household name, with revenue skyrocketing from $1.5 million in 1980 to $1 billion by 1985, making it the largest athletic shoe company in the U.S. Building on the success of the Freestyle, Reebok expanded its product line with shoes like the Reebok Classic, which became a favorite in streetwear and fitness alike. Reebok didn't stop at aerobics. Understanding the power of celebrity endorsements and sports sponsorships, the brand quickly expanded into other sports, creating iconic partnerships that solidified its place as a global leader in athletic footwear. Reebok began signing top athletes like Michael Chang in tennis, Shaquille O'Neal in basketball, and Allen Iverson, launching sports-specific shoes that helped Reebok reach new markets. In 1989, Reebok launched its most famous innovation, the Reebok Pump, a shoe that allowed wearers to inflate air chambers for a customized fit. Endorsed by stars like Dee Brown, known for his no-look dunk in the 1991 NBA dunk contest, the pump became a sensation. Beyond sports, Reebok became a fixture in pop culture, seen in films, TV shows, and worn by celebrities. Despite its success in the 1980s, Reebok faced significant challenges in the 1990s and 2000s. While competitors like Nike and Adidas embraced technological innovations and celebrity-driven marketing, Reebok struggled to keep up. Nike's marketing, driven by partnerships with Michael Jordan and innovations like the Air Max, began to eclipse Reebok's market share. Nike captured the basketball market, and Reebok was left behind. Unlike Nike and Adidas, Reebok struggled to introduce groundbreaking products after the pump, and their failure to stay ahead in the running shoe and performance sectors caused sales to drop. The 90s also saw a shift in consumer preferences toward technical performance footwear rather than lifestyle or fitness-centric shoes. Reebok tried to diversify by acquiring brands like Rockport and launching new collections, but the lack of clear brand identity hindered success. In 2005, after years of struggling to regain its position, Reebok was acquired by its rival Adidas in a $3.8 billion deal. This merger aimed to give Adidas a stronger foothold in North America, and for Reebok, a chance at revival. The $3.80 billion deal, the acquisition was seen as Adidas' move to challenge Nike's dominance, leveraging Reebok's existing presence in the North American market. Adidas aimed to reposition Reebok as a fitness and lifestyle brand, while Adidas would focus on performance athletics. Despite the merger, Reebok struggled to regain market relevance, and competition from Nike, Under Armour, and others made it difficult to differentiate itself. Adidas initiated restructuring to realign Reebok's focus toward fitness and classic sneakers, including a return to its heritage and vintage collections. After a challenging decade, Reebok found a new lease on life in the 2010s, thanks to its strategic partnerships with emerging fitness movements like CrossFit and UFC. Reebok became the official sponsor of CrossFit in 2010, launching the Reebok Nano, a shoe designed specifically for CrossFit athletes. This partnership reinvigorated Reebok's image in the functional fitness world. Reebok refocused its identity around fitness training, targeting CrossFit athletes, UFC fighters, and Spartan race participants. Reebok became the exclusive outfitter for UFC, introducing performance apparel for fighters and leveraging MMA's growing popularity. Reebok's focus on performance, fitness, and strategic sponsorships helped the brand regain some of its lost ground, and shoes like the Nano became flagship products in the fitness world. Today, Reebok is undergoing another transformation. After years under Adidas, Reebok was sold to Authentic Brands Group in 2022. With a renewed focus on sustainability, innovation, and collaborations, the brand is ready to write its next chapter. Under its new ownership, Reebok is focusing on its core strength fitness and tapping into retro nostalgia with the reintroduction of classics. Reebok has introduced eco-friendly shoes, such as the Cotton Corn collection, made from sustainable materials. Reebok has collaborated with designers and celebrities, reinforcing its connection to street culture and fashion. As the brand redefines itself in the 2020s, Reebok's return to its roots in fitness and its embrace of sustainability point to a bright future. Reebok's story is one of reinvention and resilience. From humble beginnings in Bolton, England, to dominating the global fitness market, and through years of struggle and revival, the brand continues to push forward. Its history is a testament to innovation, adaptation, and finding new ways to connect with the ever-evolving consumer. Where will Reebok go from here? Only time will tell.